Cut right into the show and get into the Ginsus. And Ginsu is a name that we have known for a very long time, but they always bring us the amazing quality. The other person that brings us amazing quality is Chef Jeremy Parker. Good morning.
Shalom.
Shalom. Nice.
Good morning.
Shell, yeah.
Oh, wait, nice to see you.
You know what? You have brought us a Ginsu set, and
Yes.
this is a set of 4. So they're paring knives, but quite frankly, I think at this price, because the price just came down, this set of 4 is now $24.
For 4 knives.
$24, and they're $6 a piece. I would use these as steak knives on the
You
table.
can use them as steak knives, utility knives around the house. We love Ginsu. Ginsu was my first starter
I
knife.
love your Ginsu story.
I started as a chef. I started cutting onions and peppers at the local county fair when I was 15.
Yeah.
And then I got a job inside demonstrating Ginsu knives.
That's so cool.
That's kind of how I got into this entire business. So
I want to show folks the colors,
yeah.
if you don't mind.
Yeah,
I
let's
love
start
that.
there, yeah.
So we do have that set of 4 in the red, and they come in 2 boxes, which is nice too for storage or for gifting. We have the set of 4 in the gray. Gray is the most limited, fewer than 500 to go around, and we also have the set of 4 in the black. Ooh, lovely. So you can choose your color, but that easy pay. What? 3 easy payments of $8 for gifting, for setting. I want to use these as steak knives at the table, especially now that it's grilling season.
Okay, so here's a couple of things about these knives. They are serrated on both sides, so you could be right-handed, left-handed. If you notice, it's sharpened on this side and on this side, so it cuts perfectly straight when you cut with it. It is one of the only knives I will ever say, if you see right there, it is dishwasher safe.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
You can put them in there, they won't rust, they won't stain. But let's get into cutting stuff. Why a paring knife? So you want a good paring knife because this is about the size of your finger. So it's not a big knife. If you need to do cuts like, maybe you want to take the stem out of a bell pepper, or you want to cut an avocado in half or something. You don't want to use a big, like, chef's knife or something like this. It's too big. So this is the right size for that job, so I can just get in there like so. Maybe you just want to do little things like slice mushrooms and you don't want a big knife. You could slice garlic into thin, so thin. It's cooks like butter.
When you're melts like butter.
Melts like butter.
And we have the butter hub coming up, so perfect segue, Jeremy Parker.
I love it, yeah.
But you know what, too? A paring knife helps us not waste food.
Sure.
Because sometimes if you have a big chef knife, you're just going to lop the top off of that bell pepper, and you're wasting a lot of it.
You're wasting all that wonderful meat on there. Or even things like this, like if you're doing, say, celery, I can go ahead and just really control as I run it down here, how thick, how thin you want. So I could go ahead and split this into 4 pieces, and then you can come back here.
It's like you're doing celery surgery right now.
Yeah, and then
wow.
Celery surgery. And then you can get those nice chunks. I always like a little bit chunkier for like my tuna fish salad and chicken salad and stuff
like a little crunch?
A little more of a crunch on there. But here, it would not be Ginsu if we didn't cut the can, okay? Because that was, remember Ginsu?
Okay, I mean, I remember when I was a kid seeing the can get cut. How long's Ginsu been around?
Since like the 70s. Look at that. Okay, now I'm not telling you to go home and cut up all your cans, but maybe you need to cut disjoint a chicken. Maybe you need to cut through the breast cavity of a chicken, or trim fat, or do something like that.
Look how pretty the boxes are at the end of the table.
Love it.
Can I point to those?
Yeah, or maybe you have
I'm thinking of gifting. Wouldn't that be pretty for somebody who has a new house? You know what happens when you move? You lose all your flatware. I don't know where it goes. But look how pretty right there at the end of the table. This is where the boxes are. Aren't they lovely?
Aren't they lovely? Yeah, gift boxes.
Yeah.
Maybe you used to go to the fairgrounds and watch the guys demonstrate. What a fun, nostalgic gift, too.
Yeah.
Also, it's a good size if you do eat bagels. They are serrated, so a good way to cut a bagel, if you've ever cut yourself cutting a bagel, you don't have to use a big, long bread knife. You can kind of just get in here like this and cut that bagel perfectly in half. Again, it's the right size for that. It's also serrated, so it's a good little knife for your Roma tomatoes.
Wait, these work great on ginger?
Oh, for ginger, absolutely.
I just cut up a pile of ginger.
Here's what I love. Let me show you a little trick with ginger. Now, of course, I could slice this ginger here like that, if you don't mind. If you want to take the skin off, try this thing, and I'll take this piece off. Use the back of the knife and scrape it. That way, if you get your fingers, you won't cut yourself, okay?
Oh,
you can go ahead.
That's so cool.
And you can scrape that off like so, and then I can come back here and slice thin pieces of ginger. But again, this is a knife that if you need a little workhorse, you need a knife to open a box up with.
Yeah.
Don't wreck your expensive Jamin knives or something like that. Use this. And
Did
you
you
can cut.
did you throw in an accent?
I
for that?
did, yeah.
Okay, that's
Guten
pretty
Morgen.
cool. Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. I don't know. I've been to Germany, I think, like 7
Wie viel
8
kosten
times.
das?
Yeah, I didn't pick it up.
By the way, that means how much do these cost? And they are $24.
Yes.
Just to answer my own question.
And so again, this is a knife that you could use. It's a Ginsu. You put them in your dishwasher. They're workhorse knives. You get 4 of them. Of course, if you need a good lemon and lime knife because cocktail outdoor season is coming, this is perfect for that. If you've ever tried to cut a lemon or a lime with a non-serrated dull knife, use a serrated knife like this, and it's perfect. See, I
They're
could just
$24 for 4.
For 4.
Folks are picking up more than one right now. I get it because I want to get 2 sets and then I have a set of 8 Ginsu steak knives. And I know they're paring knives. Steak knives are traditionally a little bit longer, but I think this is the perfect size for grilling season and for gifting your neighbor that just moved in, what have you. Here's the deal. We have 3 color choices for you this morning. We have them in the set of 4 in black. They come in 2 separate boxes. We have them in the set of 4 in gray. We only have 400 left in the gray. Uh-oh. And then we have the set of 4 in the red here at the very end. Clearance price means no reorder, so grab it while you've got it. Can you save me some of the ginger? Because
yes.
I don't know how long you're here today, but if you're hungry, you can come join me with the Rostellis outside and have something to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, heck yeah.
Let's do this grilling
Steak and eggs.
season.
Ooh, I love it.
Right.
Let's do it.
Steak and eggs. You know what we do need, though? We need to butter up the buns before we put them on the grill.
I love that.
Y'all don't do that?
Good segment.
Anybody upstairs do that when you put a little butter on the bun and then you pop it on the grill?